Los Angeles City Council President Nury Martinez on Tuesday, January 11, introduced a series of motions aimed at breaking the cycle of poverty and building a livable city. Speaking at length during the council's meeting Tuesday ahead of introducing the motions, Martinez said the city's inequality was highlighted during the pandemic, but existed long before. As city leaders and as representatives of these communities, these are the very people that we need to fight for, Martinez said. The LA that is working for those who are wealthy and have access isn't working for the people who I represent and who a lot of us represent. The first motion introduced by Martinez focuses on ending family and childhood poverty by 2035 and would have the City Council officially adopt that goal for the city. It also would instruct the Community Investment and Families Department to develop a plan to meet the goal, including through recommendations for a prioritized expansion of current city programs and the creation of new programs to help the city meet the goal. The motion would also instruct the Community Investment and Families Department to work with the state, the county and the Los Angeles Unified School District on the plan. The Chief Legislative Analyst, meanwhile, would be tasked with reporting on a list of all city programs and efforts aimed at reducing family and children poverty in Los Angeles and identify any service gaps. The city administrative officer in the CLA would report on a list of anti-poverty programs and policies in the city that are tied to its response to the COVID-19 pandemic and provide recommendations on how to continue them beyond the current state of emergency. In 2019, 362 families and 193. Nearly a quarter of all kids under the age of 5 in Los Angeles live in poverty. These are heartbreaking truths and shameful strains on the moral fabric of our city and nation, said the motion, which was seconded by Councilwomen Monica Rodriguez and Nithya Raman. The second anti-poverty motion introduced by Martinez is aimed at creating pathways to homeownership and notes that while 74% of white households were homeowners in 2021, only 44% of black households and 48% of Hispanic households owned their homes. The motion would direct the Los Angeles Housing Department to report on the financial need among low and moderate income potential home buyers in Los Angeles and to work with the CAL on how to build out the city's First Time Homebuyer program to increase the number of loans and financing options. That motion was seconded by Councilmen Kevin DeLeon and Mitch O'Farrell.